What if you could have your own hypnosis business, helping others to improve their lives and making lots of cash in the process? Hi, I'm RENE Bastarash, founder of the American School of Hypnosis, and I'd like to invite you to join us in our 6-day hypnosis certification training in sunny Saco, Maine. Click on the link below to join us for our upcoming class. It'll be loads of fun, and I guarantee it will change your life. See you then. Hi everyone, RENE Bastarash with Hypnosis Everything Live, or the other way around, Everything Hypnosis Live. And I'd like to welcome you all here today to this live stream. And we've got a lot of fun things going on. Let me get my list together here. And what we're going to be talking about, we've had a lot of people ask me, matter of fact, just last week I had 2 more, ask me what programs do I use to do this, to go online live. And that's what we're going to speak about, what kind of programs I use, what not only programs but equipment do I use, and all that kind of thing. And I guess this is a popular topic. It looks like we have a bunch of people in here already, so I'm going to pop out my chat and bring my chat over here so I don't have to keep on looking at the other screen, which you're going to see what I'm talking about in a minute when I speak about other screen. So let's see, whoever's here, go ahead and pop in, chime in and say hello, I'm here, and where you're from. We always like to have like an informal contest to see who's the furthest away. So just so you know you can win, right now, the furthest one away that's popped in and told me was Raluca, who's in the other room. Oh, nope. Wrangell Brook is from Toms River, New Jersey. Welcome. Now, is it Brook first name or Wrangell first name? So I'll just call you both. Wrangell Brook, hi. So let us know where you're from, who you are. If you do hypnosis, if you do any kind of live streaming, I'd love to know. And we could probably even talk about what kind of programs you use and what you do. It's always good to get a cross-section of what people are doing. And if you're able to hear me and see me good, go ahead and let me know. It's always good to know whether I can be heard and seen. I did a video last week where I was talking for a good 2 minutes and my microphone wasn't on. That's the beauty of live stream. You don't know what's going to happen until it happens. And also, as we get going, okay, if you have questions about live streaming, anything I'm talking about or anything I haven't spoken about, let me know. If I know the answers, I'll let you know. I've used a lot of different programs in the past to finally get to the ones I'm using. So maybe I've used what you're curious about, and maybe I haven't. And let's see, we got Roger here who came on and left. We must have lost Roger. And John from Rochester, New York. Hey, John, welcome to see you. And it's Walt. Okay. Walt, Wrangell Brook is Walt. It's just a company name, Wrangell Brook. I like that name. Interesting. You're probably wranglers, right? You ride your horses through the woods, through the brook with your Yahoo, Wrangell Brook. I like that. That's a neat name. So let's see. Let me tell you what we got planned for today. We got some fun things, okay? So I have my little cheat sheet over here. I'm looking at my cheat sheet. So what we're going to be talking about today is, first of all, I'd like to chat with people, find out who everybody is and just get to know y'all. It's great to have people in the community. Mike Kiesler from Northern Indiana. Is that the furthest one so far? Oh, Edmonton, Canada. Oh, sorry, Mike. You were furthest away for a little while. And new to hypnotism. That's great. Welcome, Roger. So what we're going to speak about tonight is Let's see, where is it? What are we going to talk about? Oh, we're going to talk about all the programs that we use. And I have a special announcement. Actually, it's an announcement for a special that I'm doing for all of you folks here today. Then we're going to chat for a little bit, and we're going to talk about all the different things that I use to make the magic happen. And after that, we have a contest. And the contest is going to be for, I'll even tell you in advance what it's going to be for. It's going to be for this manual right here. It's our, it says 12 top issues, but it's actually, we have a few extra in there that I put since then. It's the #1 hypnosis scripts of 2020, a new manual we just put out recently. These are all original, great scripts on topics like vaping and social media and cannabis and video gaming, LGBT acceptance. And you can see there's a lot more on the book there. So it's all things that people are coming up with now, not things 10 years ago or 5 years ago, but these are very advanced scripts. So we're going to be having a contest where we're going to be giving away a download copy of that. Haha. So a very simple contest. If you pay attention, I'm going to ask a question. If you pay attention during this video, you're going to get the answer. I won't tell you though. So let's see. And we have Nadia from Belgium. Okay, Nadia, you're the furthest one away. Okay. Sorry, Canada. Sorry, Indiana. We got somebody from Belgium. Okay, see how I went from the closest being, or the furthest was Raluca when I started the video. For those of you that weren't here, you didn't know that, which is like 20 feet away, all the way to Belgium, which is a lot more feet. Wow, I don't think I count that many feet. Mike, been trying to establish my practice for almost 10 years. About 60 clients so far. Great. 60 clients altogether, or 60 clients as we speak? Like all this week. If you have like 60 clients this week, I think we'll have a few people wanting to come see you. Yeah, we have people from all over, and that's the whole idea of live streaming. So first of all, let me tell you about the contest we have. Now, a lot of you know that we have a live 6-day hypnosis class coming up really soon. And matter of fact, I'm not going to show you because the question I'm going to ask you is probably going to be over there. But we have a live 6-day hypnosis certification course coming up here in Southern Maine. And it's a really neat course. We added some extra bonuses into it. And Raluca and I are going to be teaching it personally, okay? And right now, the tuition, we have an early bird special going on. So you'll have to look at the link below the video to find out about the class. We have an early bird going on, which is a very good tuition. But here's a special I have. For anyone who registers for this live class between now and the end of today, okay, so midnight, we're going to give you an additional 5% off on top of the early bird special. And for anybody who registers during the webinar before we're done, you get an additional 5% again. So it's going to be 10% off the already discounted early bird price. So what you would do is you would just go over there and pay for your tuition. And if I haven't had a chance to change the price yet, and we will make sure you get that discount, that additional discount. So that's what we have for you. And again, we still have the drawing a little later. So let's see. Oh, Raluca's there saying hi. Mike Kiesler, all together. I must have missed something from Mike earlier. Oh, all together, the 60 clients. Sorry, Mike. I have to keep on reading back. So how many of you, or if any of you, how many are doing live broadcasts like this already, whether it be on YouTube or Facebook? Because the programs I'm going to show you, you can do them on YouTube or Facebook. Or there's even a few other ones you can do. Twitch is another one. A lot of people do gaming on there, but they're up and coming. Matter of fact, I was looking at a program the other day where I can go live on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. A little confusing. We started loading the program, but it was getting a little, my eyes were spinning. My eyes were looking hypnotic with that zzz going around and around. Let's see. Oh, well, looks like I registered too early. Ah, you're one that registered. Well, see, sometimes we do specials just for like on the moment, on the moment. So let's see, Sally, planning my first one this week. What are you doing it for, Sally? What are you going to be doing the webinar for, or live broadcast if it's not a webinar? They're pretty much all the same thing. We call them live broadcasts, webinars, things like that there. And so while you're telling me that, let me go ahead and we'll start talking about some of the things that I use. And if you have questions about the live programming, do let me know. And I stop for station identification every once in a while with my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. You can see I got coffee behind me on the wall. We're coffeeholics. Iced coffee. They say coffee is a natural replacement for sleep, so that's good for me. Okay, so what do I use? Well, first of all, I'm going to show you my setup that I have kind of right now. And let's see, I'm trying to get these on the screen so you can see them without me being all... Okay, let's go ahead and move you from here to over there. And you can see me here in the corner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my pictures a little bit bigger if I can so you can see them better even. How's that? There we go. So that's a little bit bigger. And I'm even going to pop out of the screen so you can see it without me. And you'll see how I do all that stuff in a little while too. So this is my setup. I figured instead of showing you everybody else's setup and having YouTube coming back and say, hey, those are copyright pictures, I'm using mine. This is what I am looking at right now, how I'm seeing you folks and you're seeing me. And I have a 2-screen system. And the thing is, on the left, I'm using the program that I'm actually popping things in with. And on the right, that's my desktop. Now, if I move something off my desktop, again, this is just a snapshot, so you won't see it right now at this moment. But whatever I move off my desktop, you will see on there. In fact, actually, I think it'll still, yeah, see? When I move things, you're seeing the other pictures I got there. If I want to go back and put on my web page, there's the web page. So everything I'm seeing, you're seeing with the screen share. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. Yeah. So, pretty much wherever you go, that's the screen showing me on YouTube where I am and what I'm doing. So let me go ahead and minimize that. So that's what everything looks like. Let's see. Planning my first one. Hi, Ronald. Ronald's late, but you're here. And it's a lesson. Sally says she's doing a lesson, six series for 6 weeks. For your first one, that's pretty ambitious. This week is on shame. Yeah. And Ronald says hypnosis can help you with that. Okay. Great. It's good to see that you're doing. The nice thing about live webinars is you're catching people that you're not going to be catching elsewhere. Here I am talking and you're just looking at the screen here. So let me go ahead and I have so many things on my screen. I have the screen I'm looking at right now has that mixer you saw there with the 3 squares on the bottom. It has my pop-up so I could see my pop-up chat box so I can see you guys chatting, and it also has my notes so I know what I need to talk about all in the same place, so it can get kind of crowded over here. And what I'm doing is taking my mixer and making it a little smaller. I don't like to be smaller. It makes me feel like I'm shrinking. There we go. So that's a little smaller so I have more room for the other things. All right, so that one picture there was what it looks like, and what I'm going to do is go to some of the other pictures. Oops. Let's go back with the screen share. Okay, so this here, I go on that screen share, and I'm gonna leave me in here for a little bit because that way you're not just seeing the picture. So this picture right here is a little bit backed up, and as you can see over here, this is the microphone I use with this boom, and I'm going to go through all of that in a minute. And these 2 characters, these are my editing assistants. I'm going to get a little closer on them. Okay, one is the bear. You got to have something to look at. And this, I tell people, is my Toyota. Toyota? It's the only way I'm going to get a new Toyota, right? Okay, other than the Toyota, now this is the Yeti mic, and what I did this for, I wanted to put this picture so you could see that little, well, it's a boom, okay, and that's what you hear me tapping it. Okay, I just tapped it. The boom goes to my Yeti mic, so I can bring the mic back and forth in front of me. I can stand up while talking. The thing can follow me all over. Now, see, I'm going to move it. You're going to hear a lot of noise from the mic, but see how I can move that anywhere I want? It's a great idea. Now, the other option to that is I have what they call the Yeti Blue mic, and it comes with this mic stand right here. Okay, you can see what that looks like. And this isn't the actual mic. The mic I'm using right now is down here. This one's not plugged in. And this is actually Raluca's Yeti mic. And she has the little Russian hat. Not because it's cold, but that's a pop filter, you know. So when if you do a lot of pop and like that, you're not going to get that every time. It kind of settles that out. I had a different kind of filter on mine over here. It's like a circle with a piece of felt type thing, but I got used to not using it because I put my mic far enough away that it doesn't bother it. So the Yeti mic is the one that we use. Sally likes my Toyota. Actually, I have a Honda. Sorry, my actual car is a Honda Pilot, but Toyotas are nice. Let's see, what else do we have here? Go back to my screen, and these are in no specific order, but there's the Yeti Blue mic. I see I should have cleaned that before I put it on the screen. Okay, there's a lot of dust and dirt because I never really washed down my equipment. Wonderful mic. I love the sound of this thing. Just using regular microphone or using the cam mic or something like that, you always get that echo in the room. You know, it sounds like you're in a big hall. With the Yeti mic, I don't get that. Now, I even have rough prices of some of these things. This is called the Blue Yeti USB mic. If you want to get one, you could buy them on Amazon. I actually got mine at Best Buy. I think this one cost, at the time, it was $99. I know they got another one. It's a black one for $150. I didn't really like that one. It seems a little different than this. I'm one of these people, I get used to something, I like to stay with it. So that's the Yeti Blue. Awesome mic. Now, let's see, what can I show you besides the Yeti Blue? Yeah, let's see, where is the... Ooh, I think I got to go the other way. We got to go back this way. Oh, there's my lighting system. It's kind of, you can't see it too much, but it's an umbrella light. Way up there, I use 2 by Square is the name of the company. I'm looking at it. Square Perfect is the name of it. I got those on Amazon as well, but I got a set. Oh, I think I have 6 or 8 of these. I got quite a few of these with the tripod and the umbrella and these big coil lights. It's a pretty cool system. You need to have lights to light up. Like I have you probably saw in the initial picture that I have. You can see this is a big picture window in front of me. I actually close the window during shows because if you have the light coming in sometimes this way, you're blinded. So these don't blind me because they're off, you know, they're off there and there. You see what I mean? So let's see, where were we? Now, oh boy, that thing really needs to be dusted. So if you have specks all over your screen, it's because I haven't cleaned my camera. And that is the Logitech HD Pro webcam C90 is C920. C920. They go for about $99 again, Best Buy. Awesome camera. I've been using these for years and years. We went there about a month ago. We got their upgraded one. It was like for $200-300. Came home, tried it, did not like it at all. It was sticking and making noises, and I went back and got one of these. Raluca has one as well on her camera. And it just kind of comes right off. You can pick it right up and take it off and put it on. So it clips to almost anything. You could put it on a boom if you want, or on a microphone stand. I just have to put mine, just you can see where it's this part right here, and I just happen to slip it right on the top of my computer monitor, which is actually a TV monitor, Samsung. So wonderful little thing, and that's pretty much everything that I use that you can see in that picture. camera, two screens, the camera, the mic, and of course the regular computer stuff. So what else can you use? Well, I also use a program called, let's see if I got everything here. I use a program called Camtasia. Camtasia is what I do for my editing. So it's basically an editing program where you can cut pieces of the film out and all that. But what do I record in? I used to record with this program. It was a Logitech program that comes with the camera. Okay, so the Logitech program does work great, and you can use that. I wanted a little bit more flexibility than just using the camera. So we downloaded a program called OBS, and it stands for Open Broadcaster Software, and it's free. OBS is awesome. Now, what does OBS look like? Let's see if I can actually do a screen share and show you that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my OBS that I'm talking to you in right now, and I'm going to put it on the other screen. So I'm screen sharing my screen. So because of that, sometimes you get a screen share of a screen. It's going to look like an infinity thing. You can't help that. So let me go ahead and put it here. See what I mean? This spot here, okay, is a screen and a screen and a screen and a screen and a screen. But this is basically what the OBS software looks like. Now, so I don't mess with you, I'll put myself on screen. So now you're not seeing the screen and the screen. Now, see, my camera is over there. I put you on the other screen, so now it looks like I'm looking over there. If you want me to look at you, I got to look at my camera. That's why I have that on this screen, okay? Did you say the size of the screens are? Oh gosh, I don't know what the size of the screen is. I'll tell you. Let's see, that's about 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. They're about 25 foot screens that I have. 25 inch, 25 foot. So it looks like I have 25 inch screens, two of them. I got these, I think I get these at Best Buy too. They were just, they're kind of like the regular TV screens instead of, in other words, there's no built-in mic, it's just the screen. And I got two of them for side by side, and I don't like to squint. That's why I don't use laptops. Everything's too small. I like to sit there and see things in detail, but I still sit there like this. But I could sit far away if I need to, especially if you're doing broadcasts. Sometimes you have to back up so you can do things, and so you can still see the screen. Like if you want to do a lot of talking and you can't remember it, you can actually have your cheat sheet there on the screen. Okay, like for me, here's my cheat sheet. I don't know, whoops. So you can have, what did I do with it? Oh, I have that there. I get too many things on the screen. Okay, there's the cheat sheet. See, so I could have my cheat sheet and I can scroll and look at notes and stuff as I'm doing things. Okay, so let me go ahead and put that back. So there's the OBS back. And let's see what questions. Yeah, I already mentioned the price of it. The OBS software, this one you're looking at right here on the screen, which is this thing here, is free. Okay, screen share. Oh, you're still seeing me. Now, with the OBS software, I'm wondering if you can see everything or if you're just seeing the screen. I wish I had my, let's see, I want to see what you're seeing. The problem is trying to find what you're seeing. Now I'm swapping everything over. This is going to really mess me up in a little while. Yeah, so right now you're only seeing my screen itself. Oh no. But let's see, I'm moving things over. Now I get it all quite a mess. With the OBS software, I can swap things back and forth. Let's see. So let's show you what I mean. Okay, here's the screen share. Now on the screen share, if you see right over here, see this box here in the bottom left? It says everything, and I label everything I want. So I don't know if you're going to notice this, but I go like this, and that was the initial picture you saw when you came on. And then I can do this, and then you have the announcement. And So I can put on whatever I want just from clicking from one thing to the other. There was a hypnosis business. Helping my countdown, that's a video. It's just, these are all things that I just click on. And what I was doing as I was talking to you, I was clicking on these. Unfortunately, you can't see everything as I'm doing it just because the nature of the screen, you know, the animal. I see down here on the bottom, you see these? So if I click on testimonial number 1, Sam Jackson, here's what happens.
My name is Samantha Jackson, and I live in Appleton, Maine. And I have been doing energy healing and Reiki practices, spiritual counseling for the past 5 years.
Screen share, I come all the way down the bottom, candlelight video. And this is a royalty-free video, so I click on that, and you get the beautiful candlelight. Let's see. Yeah, OBS is free. And Ronald says, let's see, oops. Looking at my notes here, Ronald says, same here about this, the squinting. I have a 27 inches, but I'm thinking of going to 32-inch screen for the same reason of distance. Yeah, the problem is if you get too big, I have one of those up desk. I don't know if you noticed it. It's can I show it over there? Well, anyways, I have an up desk, and that up desk, oh, I got so many things going on here. You can see that right there. There's the desk. I'll make that small for now. And that's one of those desks. I have a little control thing down here. I press it, and I can make the desk go up and down, up and down. Matter of fact, here you'll get a feel for it. Okay, going up, I'm hitting the button. There you go. And I can go back down to where I was roughly. This way I could actually stand and work. Some people like to stand when they talk. So there's a lot of neat things you can get that you can work with. So where was I? Whew, I move things around so much I can't find my notes or nothing. Here we are. All right. Conrad, thanks, RENE. It's like looking behind the curtain of the wizard. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Great. And Syed, he goes, nice information. Where are you from? We have people from all over the place. I'm wondering if you're the furthest one away or if you're right here in my backyard. Let's see. Okay, so this is OBS. What else can I tell you about OBS? Let me go ahead and move it back on here a second. And so anyways, OBS, over here you have all the different things, and this helps you to make them. So I'm not going to show you how to use the program. It's pretty simple once you get it. There's tons of tutorials and videos online. Up here you can see controls. It says, oh, I'm streaming. You see start streaming. I never recorded this, so I click start recording. And right now, not only is this streaming, but this is recording at the same time. I'm recording a copy of it online. Great thing about this is if the internet goes down, if there's problems connecting and everything, I still have a recording of it. So when it comes to putting it on YouTube, I could use my own recording instead of using this. Okay, Ronald, how do you use the intro pictures? How do you make the intro pictures with the writing that you want on them? I'll get to that. That's on my list. So down here, this is your mixer. Right now, this is me speaking. I can, at the beginning when I'm playing the different announcements and stuff, I click right down here and I mute myself. So if I mute myself now, you're not going to hear me. There we go. I just turned it back on. I was actually singing to you and you couldn't hear that. So that's a great thing for mute. Be careful when it comes to mute, okay? So there's been times where I came on and I was playing all these different things like these announcements for 20 minutes before I come on. And Raluca and I are getting ready. And let me get back here. And the problem is I forgot to mute my mic. And everything I'm saying, you know, hey, where are we going for lunch? What, did you go to the post office? You know? And people are hearing everything. It's like, It's kind of like the government there when they have their private meetings and there's a live mic and they go, those constituents of ours aren't very smart. And you go, what? So be careful about the live mic. Yes, Martin, you can ask questions. Where did you say the live training will be? That's going to be in Saco, Maine. Saco, Maine, which is southern Maine, about 5 minutes away from the ocean. And if you go onto our website, at the top of our website, it says brand new page. Click on the brand new page. It shows you everything going on. The link is below this video, and it'll talk to you about the course and all the extras. One of the extras that you're going to have to know about for the contest we're having at the end of this video. And when we're all done, I'll show you how to get to that. Okay, so this is OBS. Go ahead and download it. Online broadcasting, what do I call that? OBS. What did it stand for? I'm in the wrong place. It is Open Broadcaster Software, and it's free. So I'm doing this stuff just to help you folks. I don't get commission off anything. I am not an affiliate with any of these companies. I probably should have been, but I didn't take the time to do it earlier. Okay, other than OBS, the boom is made by Rode, the big boom there I showed you with my microphone, RODE, and that is $99. But remember, if you buy the microphone, it comes with a stand already. I just don't like having that right in front of me because that's where my keyboard is and everything else. And I bang the counter way too much. And, oops, my wire. Banging the counter too much makes a lot of boom, boom, boom sounds. We don't want that too. Martin says, do you do subliminals for yourself with your own voice? If yes, do you use I am affirmations or you are affirmations? Yes, I have done subliminals for myself, and personally, whether it's an I am or a you are, doesn't really matter at all. The thing is, it's not the reading of the words. Whenever you hear the suggestion, you're using your imagination. So if you imagine what's happening, that's where the power comes from. Subconscious is really strong. It understands the difference between you are, I am. Whichever you're saying it for yourself. It'll work just as fine. So don't worry about that part. Just as long as you use your imagination. And Syed said he's from India. Wow, that's a long ways away. Welcome. And let's see. So after OBS, I use Camtasia. Okay, let me get this back over here. And Camtasia, let's see if I have Camtasia around so I didn't open that up. Camtasia is a program that I use to edit. So once I get my my videos, okay, when I'm all done with this, I can either go to this is actually saving it on my computer, okay, or right now it's also going to YouTube as well. So at the end of when I'm done the video, I hit stop streaming, and this is just going to be saved. Usually it's saved. Well, I can save it either unpublished or this is going to be live, so it's going to be published in YouTube. And from there, I can take it off if I want, or you can record unpublished, okay? And it's not going to go live after. You have a choice when you're doing this, what you want to do with it. So then you could take it down and put it into some kind of a thing like Camtasia. This is Camtasia right over here. It says by TechSmith is the name of them. Let's see. Now, Camtasia is not a free program. I believe there are some free programs out there. I know there's GarageBand for Macs. Hey, Raluca, what's the free ones for PC? Do you know offhand? There's probably some of you are using them. You could let me know. I use Camtasia because it does an awful lot, but it's like $250 for the program, but you can get it free for a month, a free trial.
A lot of people with Mac use Final Cut Pro. It's like
Final Cut Pro, but what about for PC? What did we used to use?
They have some free ones, but I don't know.
Yeah, she doesn't know. We've used Camtasia right from the beginning. We both have it. Wonderful program, but if there's others out there, let me know what you use. Yeah, Raluca just said we were talking about the affirmations. People like to complicate themselves so much with the wording and technical issues. Your subconscious knows everything. It absorbs everything. It knows what you mean and what you want to do before you even do it. Okay, so if you're trying to help yourself, just help yourself. I had somebody just recently say, he bought a script from us, and your script is only, I think it was 3/4 of a page long. And mine are usually 5 and 6 pages. Remember, your subconscious mind is like a 5-year-old child, okay? It knows what you want to do. You give it the instructions. You give a 5-year-old child too much stuff, you're going to complicate it, they're going to get confused, and you're going to get nothing done. Simple. Give yourself the suggestions, let it do it, okay? So you can get into all the technical, my left ventricle and right ventricle is this, and this is and hemoglobin and all that. Or you could just say, fix the boo-boo. It knows, so it'll fix the boo-boo, okay? That's very off the shell, but, you know. All right, so we have OBS. I'm going to go to, let's see, one of my recent projects. How about this, which is my commercial I did just before you guys came on today. Let's see. It's coming. Where did it come on? It came on over here. All right, there is my Camtasia. And this is the commercial you saw me do earlier, starting right from the beginning. What if you could have your own hypnosis business, helping others to improve their lives and making lots of cash in the process? Okay, so this is a commercial for the 6-day class. And pretty much you have all these things here on the left. Up here, you know, the media, that's where I put all the different, you know, videos and cuts and my intro. This is my intro where you see with the American School of Hypnosis, and my outro. Then you can get into transitions, what kind of fancy things you want to do, make one thing fade into another. Behaviors, having, you know, you can see how they jump up and down over here. You can have words dance and drop and fade, and it's unbelievable the things you can do. Animations, a lot of time, I have several other YouTube channels, but some channels, what I'll have is my big picture, you know, so the full picture of me like this kind of fade out and go off to the right, and then I have a background getting big, and I have my, you know, look at this movie, subscribe here. So you're going to have those different transitions like that. So there's so many things you can do. Cursor effects, voice narration. If I made a mistake, I can basically cut out. See, like I had a problem yesterday. So this is the regular video I did, and I eliminated the sound and duplicated the video underneath and moved it a little bit to the right. I don't know if you could really see. There's a little smidgen because my voice wasn't calibrated, I guess you could say, with my mouth moving. And I had made another video, moved it over a little, so it was a perfect sync. In sync. It's a band too, In Sync. So you can do that. So that's the audio effects. You can make your sound louder or softer. Visual effects. There's so many things. Closed caption. You can do closed caption here, but I do it right on YouTube if I'm going to do it. And once you get it all set, you can move it up and see how things look. And you know, is this right? You can move it around. It's amazing what you can do with it. But again, it's pretty simple to do. They show you everything. And then when it's all done, I save it to wherever I'm going to save it up here. And then I actually share it. See what it says share? Oh, oops. You can't see where it says share. Let me move this over a little bit. Up here on the top right, it says share, and when it says share, I go right there, click to YouTube, and it shares the video right to YouTube, loads it right up for you. And so I'm going to go ahead and make that the right size. There we go. So it's, again, self-explanatory. It comes with all kinds of instructions with it, and like anything else, anything I don't understand, I go to YouTube and ask them, and YouTube will explain to me everything, how it works. I see everyone's gotten quiet, so either I overwhelmed you or you're thinking, writing these things down, okay? So, Camtasia, 30-day free trial, give it a shot, see if you like it, rather than just purchasing it right away. Now, how do I make my thumbnails? There's a lot of different ways to do it. Personally, I use a program called Printmaster Gold. There's a lot of Printmaster programs out there. I don't know what's available today. Unfortunately, I purchased my Printmaster, probably 20 years ago, or maybe 10 years ago, because it was Printmaster Premium and Printmaster this. Now I have Printmaster Gold. Matter of fact, they had to send me, when I went from one computer to another, I contacted Printmaster, and they actually downloaded the program because you couldn't even buy it anymore. growing up, my parents were both printers, and my mother used to do a lot of the editing and typeset and all this stuff. And she used to use Printmaster for making book covers, all kinds of things. And she eventually taught me how to use it, and I started doing all their typeset and everything, and, you know, fixing up everything for the print shop. And it took off into here. So it wasn't an expensive program. So I'm sure Printmaster still has a bunch of different things out there. But I use that, and let me see. It's going to take me a little while to get this up and running. So let me go ahead and show you how that works. Okay, there's Printmaster. If you have any more questions about things, go ahead and let us know. Let's see. So instead of going right into the programs and everything, I'll just get a blank one right here. Okay, so blank, next, and finish. So now I have a blank sheet. I could do whatever I want. So let's say I want to have a picture. Let me move this down and get rid of this. I got too many things open here, right? So let's say I want to have a picture. Here's a picture that I used earlier, okay? So, matter of fact, this was a thumbnail that I was going to use. So I have the thumbnail like that. I can add a text thing, so add text box. And let's say I want to put down, let's see, hypnosis. So it's kind of simple. You make a different font here if I like. Let's see, what do I like? Let's go with Arial Black. Ooh. Okay, so now that I have that, I can stretch the picture. Format, text, stretch. Oh boy, look at that, huh? And I can go like this. And you probably notice that on my thumbnails, I have something like this on them. Okay. So if I want to have it all the same color, let's say, I can move this over here, make it a little smaller. And then I can take the word hypnosis and put the word hypnosis right here, make it shorter. Isn't that cool? And so just something like that. That's all you really need to do. Then I do something like this. I do edit, select all, layout, group, and then I export the picture. File, export, and I send the picture like that. And there's my thumbnail. And I put my thumbnail right up. When you're loading your YouTube page, it'll say load thumbnail here, and you load that. Matter of fact, you're going to see right now I have the regular online, you know, everything hypnosis thumbnail to this. But within the next, within a half an hour after I get off of here, it takes me a while to get things going, I'm going to actually take a picture like this and make a thumbnail with it and put it in. You'll see the exact thumbnail. And now you'll know how I did it. Let's see. I think you can still get it Printmaster 2020 on Borderline. Yeah, Border Bund or Bound or something like that website does it. Reluca says it's $49. I'm sure they still have them. They're a lot more advanced than they are now, but I just got so used to this. I have a hard time upgrading from one program to another. I like to keep things the same. Yeah, so that's Printmaster Gold, and let me see. Got so many screens open here. There we go. And other than that, you pretty much have everything. So you download, you know, your thing you record on OBS. From OBS, you put it on Camtasia. You edit it, get it just the way you want it. Your intro, your outro, any overlays, pictures. If you want to talk about a course, you can go like this. Say, look at this, and you can have a list of all the things in the course going down. You've seen some of my videos where I have words on them. You can do that. Put your thumbnail on there, and when you go to YouTube, it shows you everything on your YouTube video creation. You have a title, and you have your description, and you have your meta tags. And again, if you do that kind of thing, I'm sure you know a lot about how to, you know, make certain words in all three, in your title, your description, your meta tag, so those words go higher. There's programs you could use to find out what words are strong, what words aren't. And you just post it, and boom, there you are, just like this. Now, YouTube has a thing called YouTube Live or YouTube Creator, something like that. Let's see. YouTube, where is YouTube? Did we lose YouTube? Oops. And what I'm doing is I'm actually trying to get everything here so you don't have to watch every single bit of YouTube. But YouTube has their own little place where you can go live. This is my YouTube page. Depending on how you're going to do things, you can just go up here to the top right of your page. See that little thing there? And click create a video or post. You can go live right there. And it says go live, upload video. You know, if you have a separate video you want to put online, you would do that over here where it says upload video. But go live. And oops, I don't know if that's going to hurt me. I'm going live over something that's live. I want to get out of that because it might stop this program if I go live again. So you can go live that way. Now this is when I go live earlier, I like to go on like 5 minutes before or so, and you can see where it says live now. That's what comes up on your website, and people see something like that. They get notified if they click on the subscribe button and the bell at the bottom. I also send out an email to everyone. When I go live, I actually go live maybe with the system about maybe 5-10 minutes before the video, sometimes even longer, but you have to cut that out after. Today I won't be cutting it out. It was only a few minutes. You can, like I came on a few hours early to actually program this for 10 o'clock. I think I set it up at 8 o'clock. So people had 2 hours notice. You can do it the day before. Telling people, coming on tomorrow, so they have notice of it. So there's a lot of different things you can do with that. And they'll be notified. I also send out an email, but sometimes people will say, well, I can't come on. You only sent me the email 20 minutes ago. So if you're one of those people and you want to know when we come on live, click on the subscribe and click on that little bell, at the bottom underneath of YouTube where it says, next to subscribe. That basically notifies you. So when I do put up one of these things saying I'm coming up tomorrow, the next day, or in an hour, you get notified too. So you don't have to, he's on, I can't make it. You can plan it. And just so you know, this thing here we're doing, this is going to be, we did change the time from Wednesday night to now because a lot of people couldn't make it. So we're going to be doing it today, which is, what is today? Tuesday, right? Tuesdays at 10 a.m. So we think that's a good time to have people come on. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Any other questions as to how we do these kind of things? Other than getting into how the programs work, I showed you a little bit, but once you get the program, you can learn that way. But that's I guess you could say the quick of it of how we get things from, a thought here to on here so you can see it. And another great thing about OBS is that I can even teach classes with it because as I'm talking about things, I can do that screen share. So it's kind of like having my own whiteboard, I can split screen and you can do whatever you want because whatever I'm seeing on that screen, you're seeing. And you could even teach, like I said, this is a screen share and this screen share with me. So there's so many different choices. And let's go back to... Great. Now, for the contest. Are you ready? And you're welcome, Sally. Okay, here's the contest. We spoke a lot about our 6-day live class. And what we're going to be doing is we are going to be giving away a download copy of this manual. And as you can see on our store, it's a 75. Oops, I'm not even showing it to you. As you can see on this store, there's the manual we're giving away free. And it is a $75 value. So, here I am. Hi. For the manual, here's the question you need to answer for me. And the first one that comes up with this answer wins. So, Raluca, man the computer. Are you watching? Okay. In our 6-day live hypnosis certification training, I speak about the 2-for-1. What is the 2-for-1 that I'm talking about? What are you getting 2-for-1 in this upcoming class? We've only done this one other time and it worked wonderfully. So, drum roll. And you folks are wondering, whoa, how am I going to find it? If you don't know what it is, below here is the link into our brand new page, and you'll see the school on there, or we have anywhere. It's on our main page. You'll see advertisements for it. There's advertisements everywhere. What is the 2-for-1? Not scripts. BOGO. I don't know what a BOGO is. Now, don't guess. You got to come up with the answer is. Look at it. Look for it. The 241. Let's see. I'm going to my, where is it? AIA page. Brand new page. There you go. 2 certifications. One of your choice. That's right. And you know, because you already signed up. That's great. So see, you're getting something free in addition. That's what it is. You said it before I can get to it. If you go to our page, Hypnosis Certification, there it is, 241, and you get the certification. Of course, you come into the course for the 6-day Hypnosis Certification, and you get a second certification absolutely free, and it's any one of our downloadable courses, which is $400 and below. So and pretty much there's like 20, 25 courses there. So let's see, who was it? Rangelbrook, Mr. Rangelbrook Company there won. You win. Look, I already said that. And if you could go ahead and send me your email address. Send me an email, say, hey, I won, and we will go ahead and send that to you today back on the same email. We want to make sure you get the right one. And, of course, at the top of any of our pages, you'll see it. What is it? admin@choosehypnosis.com. Yeah. Let's see. So that's what we had today. And if you folks would like to see any future trainings like this, anything else you'd like to know behind the scenes, if there's anything you'd like to see us talk about, we're always looking for new topics. Matter of fact, we have in the community section on YouTube, yeah, I have a thing where people are voting for what is their top choice, what they'd like to see us speak about. And I think I have like 5 choices, but if something else, go ahead and add it in there so we know, because we're always looking for new things to teach about. We had 2 people ask us about this last week. I believe it was Connie who asked at the last live thing we did, and she emailed me this morning. She was not able to come. And matter of fact, I asked her if she had any questions to let us know in an email, and I didn't have a chance to check back. Looks like I'm looking now, nope, she did not have a chance to have any questions. So this will be here for her when she comes back. We decided we're going to post these, the live broadcasts, so you'll have them later on to use. However, if you want a chance of winning things or want to ask questions, you got to be here live. So we will be here next Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Not sure what the topic is, but we'll let you know when we come up and announce it, usually earlier that day or the day before. And I hope to see you then, and invite your friends, your family. This is the fun place to be. Well, maybe not for a family function, but hey, come on back. We'd love to have you. I'd like to thank you all for joining us, and you all have a great week. Bye-bye now. Oops, I see bye-bye now, and here it is.